Well, time for another Annie's Fun List. A big thing that I care about, that I think we should all care about, is self-care. Taking care of yourself. And a lot of times people talk about self-care like it's a thing you do all day Saturday or a thing you do only on Sunday afternoons. But I'm kind of a big believer that there's a point in every day where you should kind of check in with yourself and be kind to yourself. I am just getting home from work on a normal work day, and there's a couple of things I'm going to do now on a night where I don't have any plans, which actually is kind of self-care part one to me, is I have to have one night a week. I try to have 2 nights a week where I have no plans and I can just be home after work. And so that actually is the first part of self-care for me, is that I have a night tonight with no social obligations or plans where I can be home. There are a couple other things I want to show you about what it looks like for me and self-care on a day-to-day basis. It actually started this morning when I woke up in time to have some tea, and I woke up in time to read my Bible and journal. That for me is self-care as well. Being able to start my day centered and calm and peaceful. Self-care kind of gets this weird rap of it being like selfish or it being spa. And to me, it's neither of those things, hopefully. I don't want to be selfish, and I don't really want to do spa things all the time. So for me, self-care starts when I wake up, when I take time for my spirit, for my heart to connect with God. But now that I'm home from work and have no plans tonight on purpose as part of self-care, I want to show you some other things that are part of my kind of daily taking care of myself, also known as self-care. Craig's gonna do one of those counts for how many times I say self-care. I know how this goes. I still think it's kind of funny sometimes to be a grown-up and wear a backpack for work, but I do. I wear a backpack for work, so I'm pooped today. I am so tired, and what I would love to do is lay down on the couch and not do anything. And some days that's right, and that's self-care, and that's taking care of my heart and letting my brain rest. I also would like to exercise today, so this is actually choose your own adventure because I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know which way this is going to go, but I want to show you a couple of other things first, and then I'll make the decision about what feels best for my body, my heart for tonight. It's a hot day today. That's part of my hesitation. This usually is my first stop when I get home, my neck massager. It is the most simple, fairly inexpensive tool from Amazon that has massively changed my life, changed the amount of migraine headaches I get, changed what I do when I get migraine headaches. But I usually have it just here on the side of the couch, and I'll just sit. It's about 5:15. I'll probably sit here for about 20 minutes, massage my neck, watch a show. And that's kind of my first step, is I turn my brain off. I put my phone down, no social media, no emailing. I'm just gonna sit here and let this beauty massage my neck and watch a show that doesn't matter. Maybe an episode of New Girl. I can watch those over and over.
It is perfectly fine to watch TV all day.
No, it is not.
You guys, it's just the very best thing. It is so nice. A couple weeks ago, on the email that goes out on Fridays, the AFD Week in Review, we link this. I always pick one thing that I love that week to recommend, and we link this, and hundreds of you bought it. I'm like, I know. I use mine almost every day. It's the best. All for my friend Lindsay. She had one in her house and it got rid of my migraine. And now we've sold probably thousands of those. That company needs to call me. This company. So, makes me so happy. Okay, so I was just gonna watch a 30-minute show, but Ben Platt on Songland. So I'll be sitting here a little bit longer than I planned on. I might have to check emails or something, or I may just watch and enjoy. I did zero cleaning up before you came into my bathroom. I didn't even make my bed. Sorry, it's just you and me. It's fine. They're my robes. Robes, self-care. I love a robe. Also, the reason I brought you in here is that when I go to Target or Yeah, mostly Target. I will look for these kind of face masks on sale. Not specifically this brand, though I do really like this brand. And I just have this little spot in my bathroom that kind of holds them all. When people give them as gifts to me, I just keep face masks. And nights like tonight where it's just me, I'm chilling at home, hanging out at home by myself, just kind of like having a night in, I will do that to care for my skin. So that's coming up tonight. And now, an exercise decision. By the way, here's the chair and the place where I sit and read and journal in the mornings before work. Now listen, I got all the way ready to go on a walk. And then my mentor texted me and said, did you see that Beth Moore is teaching on Facebook tonight? And so if we really want to talk about self-care and we really want to talk about how you need to listen to your body, then there's a couple of things to think about. Number one, if I'm really listening to my body, what I feel like is it's all very tight and I would like to stretch. So I think instead of going on a walk, it's also getting ready, the sun's getting ready to set. I think what I'm going to do is do a yoga video and watch Beth Moore's teaching. So that's what self-care looks like for me tonight. I thought I would go on a walk. I ended up watching an hour of Songland instead of 30 minutes of a show. It was great. The song Ben Platt picked is not the one I would have picked, but I respect it. It's his album, not mine. And instead of going outside, well, I may go out on my patio because I do love being outside. So I'll probably go out on my patio and then watch Beth Moore teach. So that is today's Annie's Fun List. There's so much more we could talk about with self-care, about what you're eating and what you're drinking and how you are sleeping, because you need to be sleeping a lot. And I mean, everybody has different hours, but you shouldn't have like 2 a night, you know? All those things could fit into self-care. So I would love to hear, what do you think of when you think of your daily self-care in your life? Just leave it in the comments below. I would love to read them and respond. So that's my fun list. Now it's time to hear what's on your fun list. Let's talk about taking good care of ourselves, not just on Spa Day Saturday, but every day of the week.